I do, I'll tell you about this in a second, is always let them know I'm never sneaking. I'm whistling on my bike as I'm approaching. I always let them know I'm not. So it doesn't hinder me. I don't know. I'm not really trying to do it. I don't care if that furthers me or not. I don't want to. They'll be on this if they want to be. Or if once I'm in here and I give them all the, and they make mistakes, that's what I'll take. I don't want to. I'm too self-conscious to put them in a. Oh wow. Okay, so you guys, I saw them in here last week. I zoomed down. He's in there. They're on the structure. So I'm going to take you to this structure. From what I can see of it now, there's not many people in the world that could deny what you're about to see. I don't know because I haven't got there. You guys, this has all become tenfold because of the cutting. And that it's all brand new, which is really exciting. So like this is brand new. All right, wait for this. Wow, you guys. Look how everything is off the ground. Nothing is touching the ground. I don't know how they do it. Nothing is touching the ground. He was down here. They're so not there. I was gonna do a zoom. Oh, here's the seat right here. I'm in the seat. Oh my God, this seat's always here, right here. There's a seat right there. He sits right there. They got the bank. You can't, if a car goes by, you can't see here. You'd have to stop and look over. He sits right there. And he's been sitting there. It's all disturbed. Maybe I won't go to where I was going today. I'm going to go up there. I got to get up there. I keep getting stopped. All right, so it's different looking than I thought. Let me see. It's still blatant. I mean, it was... So I'm seeing this from way up there. I zoom in there. It's like... They were like right in there. That's him or many. You know, it's something I don't know yet for sure, but I believe, been in situations where there's many little ones pretending to be one big one. They really can come together in certain circumstances. Is there big and little ones? Yeah, but I got to tell you, I'm just on the defense where I think that there's deception out there, like just for their protection. They're not like out there lying to you. It's just a protection for them, for whatever this is. We're gonna figure it out, you guys. It's all gonna be figured out. Believe me. It's just a matter of how, when, and by who. It's all gonna be done. Shadow stick coming out the top. Remember, I've known these guys personally for 10 years, okay? So you have to do the math. When you're seeing a system, you're seeing something, a regular person seeing something they've never seen before in their lives. And every single time on something they've never seen before in their lives, I'll zoom into a creature. Every single time. Just about. Do the math. I mean, just think about it. Think about how people aren't, thinking. Think about how they're not thinking. That makes sense. See, look, the sun changed right there. That's a shadow. Here's their spot. Look at that. And the workers. Wonder how that got there. They weren't cutting in here. No chainsaws even entered near here. And that's there with the bottom off of it. I bet you they had that one day. They went all the way down. It's so the cutting, let me show you. This is where I got them. Look at the size of the X, you guys. This is where I want to go, because they might actually. But I want to go up to where I get some interactions. So the clear cutting is right there. Oh, you can see it. Look, it's right there. I think you can see it. Yeah, right there. So if you walk along the edges of that, which I have not done yet, but I have zoomed from a distance, they have done lots of intricate, incredible, some gigantic structures, all marking the edge of the cutting. This is nothing new because that's what I used to find when I first started doing this. It was old, lines of cutting, but they had years to decorate it, and man, was it decorated. You see this? They just came here and made their place as soon as humans cut it down. It's impossible. You guys, that's it. So just real quick, if it matters for anyone that's been paying attention. So if you watch, there's 2 videos ago or so. It's called The Result of the Clear Cutting or something like that. It's part of the title. And if you look 12 o'clock right now, give or take, just that way,
there's a big open field about a quarter of a mile through the forest there. And if you go through, and it's a huge field, like huge, like half a mile in that field, and then go down, keep going down through the field, and then you come to where I parked my bike and walked across where that blocking was. And so it's really amazing that place is all been done since the cutting, and then so is this. This is all a result of the clear cutting. So this is where they moved. I'm not having any question over it at all. This has never been done until they cut. It immediately happened. Not only did remember, I saw this last year. So as soon as it happened, this happened. This began. It wasn't like it took a while. It happened immediately.
Down in there somewhere. It changes completely to aspens. I filmed it one time.
Look at that X.
And I've never been back since. Look at the ground. You guys remember, a year ago, none of this existed. It just looked like that. And with a couple structures, like it was their forest. Don't make no mistakes about it. But not where they were spending. They were in the pines across. These are pines. But I meant like the pines, the big forest that's right across the street. It's not a street, but a path. There's just X's everywhere. Look at that. Not a sound. Not a word I heard could I relate. Where I'm going, they're the master of what you're seeing right there. I hope I'm going there. I don't know yet. Because of the roads. I'm going up to above snow line. And I don't know if I can do it on the bike yet. It's going to get muddy and stuff, so we'll see. That's why I really want to get some footage in case I get hung up there. I want to have something I can show you. Look at that. And this is worth it. You know what's worth it? Because not many people in the world can show you that at that scale. Remember, I show scale bigger than just about anyone in the world. And if someone finds it, it's once, right? I do it every day. Am I bragging? Yes, I am. What are you going to do about it? X on the ground. I see a lot of tough guys typing on their computer. It's actually hardly anybody, but like when it is, it's always someone hiding, you know. No one. Because they all know it's true. That's why no one's ever come here and stood in front of me, because they won't. They'd be too embarrassed. They know I'm not lying. How can you lie when you show everything you talk about? I've never made up one story that I can remember. Right there. Over now. Look out. And then over there. That's what it used to look like. That's what it looked like in here. They butchered their world over here. And then this is the result a year later. Almost July. I barely got through. This isn't even close. I'm gonna go up to the top. There'll be a lot of snow up there. Apparently I can sneak through. I barely got through here. A car couldn't come through, but if you're on like a side-by-side or a bike, you could. I just want to see they have this incredible... Look, guys, look how much snow that is. It's 6 feet right there at that tree. Somewhere like 5 to 6, something like that. One of their wallows is back there. And I stopped just because of the snow and I want to take just a breather. I'm just curious. I've never really got to where I know for a fact they have this special place and it's right back there. Look how deep, you guys. That is over my head right there. It's eye line at least. No, I don't see nothing walks on top of the snow that I can tell. I don't think I can I? No. That's real wet. Look, Eric can show it to you. It's all melted in there. That's never been like that. Right there. That's the spot. I was thinking it was right there. It's right there. Let's see if I can see them looking. Because they know I'm not going to be able to get any further. I mean, I could. But it's not worth it because getting all that snow down your... look at that. I don't know if they're over there. I don't think there's any snow over there. These are drifts. Anywhere there wasn't drifts, it's melted. Well, it's either a drift or, you know, just in the right shade where it just doesn't get hardly any sun. See, look, it's all melted. I got my helmet on still. Look at this field. It's so weird to have a field. up here. Look, it's all marked by them. This whole field. I'm not going in there. I literally have, look, because I don't, snow is just coming into their spot. Look at the trail. You guys, look. That's the trail that goes to it. Make no mistakes. There's special things. This is where I filmed over there across the street, way into their world. I filmed the baby deer, remember, that had just been born? And they were all there watching to see what I would do. I believe really watching over that baby. So all the spots are right there behind that. It's all open up inside there. X. That's incredible, whatever that is. Like, there's no way that had to be put like that. I mean, someone did that. And then they're back in there. It looks very active in here behind the snow. So I'm going to go ahead and say, without walking in there, yes. There's no doubt about it. It's just the drifts. They don't have any interest in that snow that I can tell. Like, I've told you before, I've walked up where I could film it and say, you know what, Bigfoot was taking snow there, look. It really looked like it. But I still don't think they do. Has one reached down and taken some snow? Of course. I mean, I would think. But I would see it more often. I would think, anyway. If they were, literally doing this. This looks real. Used. You'd see some of this. Especially because no one wants to eat that. Very strange to see that next to a seat. The road's right there. But remember, I'm at 11,000 feet. No one can get up here very often. But yeah, people do come up to cut. Wonder why I left this. This is where those big it's just the beginning of it. Whoever saw the baby deer born, and I approached the baby deer because mommy wasn't, well, she turned out she was really close. And they were standing right there protecting her. I don't know if they can stop me. Like, if I wanted to eat that baby fawn, I would never. I'd rather die. I would die before I kill the baby. I'm not a regular human. I don't value my life greater than these are. The Bible even says the animals are for us, but I don't know. I think sometimes in that situation you can question words. Like, I'm not quite sure. The animals I meet seem to be very, very special. And I'm not quite sure I should be eating them. They taste really good, though. I believe I made it up here. You guys should have seen the snow I was going through, which makes it, there's nobody. Because I came this way. You could come up this way, I believe, but you can't. No, people aren't because they know they can't get through. So, do I love this? I mean, on a weekday, I might not see a car anyway, but it's just nice to know when no one's coming. You guys, now listen to this, okay? I'm going to show you in a second. I'm not turning the camera this way for a reason. I cannot believe this. So this is one of my favorite places, okay? Lorelei, you've been here. I put Peter and I took a bunch of people here, right? Because I can get you here in the summer. It's way up here where we drive in the truck. That's why I want to get like a nicer truck, so when I do bring people up, they're comfortable. So I just stopped here because I always stop for myself. I wasn't even going to film it. But now I think I have to stay here. I don't want to. I wanted to go down because if I go down a little bit, maybe I'll come back. Let me tell you why. You guys, this has never been here. It starts down there. This year, everything comes right up to the road. And I'm talking about like right up. I'm like, God, was I wrong? I used to think that place was hidden back there. If it's so hidden, why would they make it like this? Like, why would they put that there? You guys, I don't know if I'm making it up in my head. I'm seeing some real changes on this in this situation, like bold. Not where they're standing in front of me, like, hey, But like where it's, I'm starting to believe something is really happening on this earth. Changes. I'm seeing change in them. What the hell is that? Look at that X right there. Oh, that's their totem pole, or is that one of them? Don't worry, guys, I'm not. I am, but a different day. I'm gonna go down. You guys know where I'm going. We're going to, sorry, I didn't know it was on my face. We're going to Trident City. Wonder where there's more Tridents than any human being has ever stood before in the history of the world that he or she was aware of, okay? This teepee structure.
Just a little reminder to everybody. So when you see, when you on the road, you see a structure like this, look around. Look at the backup. It's what no one does. So I'll show a picture. The person's only going to focus on that. They're not going to do their homework and look around. So in other words, if you were standing where my finger is right now, you saw this, then you see the field gold Trident on the ground, okay? Forget about the other system around it. Just look at the blatant stuff, okay? And then you drive down the road and you see the same thing 400 more times. You start to catch on, okay? I've been doing this for 10 years. I have 1,200 real videos online. You're not paying attention.
Is on a Trident. I mean, make no mistakes about it. Or, whatever. We call Tridents loosely because if it's a fork and it has 3 or 4, it's still a Trident. It's a Trident structure, just like a teepee structure. It doesn't have to be a full teepee. It's a teepee structure. We have made these rules, these names up. They have stuck. People use my terms that don't even know I exist. Like they're out doing Bigfoot. They've never seen me. They get it from like other people. Like I see them, like the Sasquatch Highway. Remember, I invented the word Sasquatch Highway. Now there's something on Facebook. I think he's like a friend of mine. I'm not sure who did it. But I made that up. That's from me, Sasquatch Highway. He might be very aware of that. And that's totally cool. And I don't mind anyway. But once in a while, it's like, I made that word up, right? I don't say anything. You want to say it like, wallow, kind of stuck. Rio did that one. Leaner, teepee structure. I've named a lot of structures because by accident. Everything I've done is an accident. It's not like I'm skilled. I say blatant, and that took for some reason. I don't even like that word. And then it just happened. Blatant. I don't even say it that much anymore. Oh, let me show you this. So this is incredible. Look guys, they've come across the street. There's more, is what it is. There's no way they're just gonna expand. It's always been like that for 6 years, and then all of a sudden this year, they're in here. I think they were always in here. But in here as far as doing this. Because they were, but it wasn't like this. Let me show you the structure they changed for me all the time. It's brand new, since I've been here last time. It's always new. Wow. I just heard voices. I heard... You know what it sounded like? It sounded like almost like you had like a Walkman on, like like headsets, but they were like in your pocket playing. But I don't have any. I wish I had some. I wish I had a GoPro and one of those mics for the helmet, because I could get you guys some great footage like coming through the snow and stuff. I just can't spend the money. If anyone ever wants to donate, I want a GoPro and a microphone helmet. I won't over-spam you with it, but it'd be great to add in a minute or two once in a while. Wait for it. I'm just absorbing this. This is the structure of them telling you that they moved over here. This is something they do. I mean, they change it for me. I'll put sticks there, they change it. It's something I do on my own. I do lots of little private things. Not one person in the world has a clue about. I don't tell you everything. Now, mostly just so it can be private. I want them to know I'm not like a narc. Like, if they came and was like, Mark, we're going to show you this, don't tell anyone, I'd be like, are you kidding me? You guys, I will do whatever you guys tell me to do, as far as that goes. Like, do this, don't show this, do that. I'd be like, anything you want. I would never break. If it made me go bankrupt, which I already am, I wouldn't care anyway. The only thing I care about is if I'm doing this right. Wow. Guys, look back here. I haven't meant to be in the aspens, really. And it's just been happening. Look at this. What the? I wasn't going to say the F word. You guys just wait, because this is where the wolves will be and stuff up here. I'm going to meet them. I'll try not to mess with them, but if they come over to me, because they're taught to be used to people, then I don't care. I'm going to pet them, because I'll create a secret relationship with them, because I love wolves. Wolves. I mean, what the? Let me show you why. There has been some cutting in here. Look at that. Like a long, long time ago, because I'm not farther. Someone made a little road and backed in here. But this is right, all theirs. Look. Make no mistake about that. And it's off the ground on purpose. The entire thing. These big guys running around back here. It never stops. Look at how something really messed up the top of that tree recently. And there's structures on it. They did it. Look at that environment in there.
I always get a kick out of trolls and stuff. And more blurry this. I'm like, look, I'm showing you the secrets of the earth. I've known these guys personally for 10 years. So when you comment, you're just making yourself look stupid. You have no idea of what you speak. So why speak? When you know nothing, to voice your opinion on something you know nothing about, not the first one thing about, but you're going to comment? I don't get it. Maybe if you just listened, just take it in. I'm not asking you to like me. Just watch. There's 1,200 videos. If you don't understand, you haven't watched enough videos. You'll know very shortly. That's why I have the most support in this entire community, because it's all real. Follow the other people. Forget about me. Look at who follows me.
Nothing any other person's ever filmed. No one that I have seen yet has found has found 100 seats. I have a place that has 700. Right in a row. 700 seats with X's and Trident. I call it 50 seats because I don't want it. This is a 50 seat too. I've never seen anyone else find one. I'll be so happy when they do. It gets old being a multi-world record holder by yourself. Right there. I'm teasing. I'm not teasing, actually. It was a joke, but it's true. Look at this. This has all been done since I was here last. It's cool. Look at the size of this, you guys. There's no way that's not something big. And then, so not only has this changed, the interesting thing is that this gap that used to be there, you can ask anybody that's been here. I've had at least 6 different people here because of the ease of how incredible it is, versus just being able to step out of the car. It's the best there is.
You'll notice a couple of times, remember I told you we're inside these fields. There's some kind of, they set up perimeters, and inside that, it's something we can understand. Every time I zoom in there, see the camera shake? This is a brand new camera. I go on to film a 2-hour video. I made an hour video out of it, 50 minutes. Never one even close to shaking zoom. Here it happens both times.
The fact that they brought it to the road is just a mind blower to me. It was distinctly put back. Like it started on the other side of that pushover. All this stuff, it just got put there. This got put here, someone cut it, because it was probably sticking out in the road. And now it all comes up there, teepees. I mean, to see that, you used to have to go in 100 yards. All their seats, like you guys, I will show you the most defined seats. Should we just go in there now? No, because if I go in there, nothing's going to happen, I think. I mean, unless it's the first time. I can film them. I can pareidolia them, but I want some action today. I want some attention. And I think to do that, I got to go not far. Let's go. I'll be back. How do you say it? I'll be back. I can't say it. I used to be able to do it. Looks like one of them right there. Some kind of trick going on in there. I can't get over this aspen. It's ugly, but look how it goes. It's never been like that. It goes underneath, wraps around, and it'll never come apart until both those sticks deteriorate. I mean, come on. This is all a real thing. It's too bad people are, it's a good thing too. It's a really great thing because could you imagine if everyone was into this? This would be destroyed. Everything in the subject would be destroyed. So that's probably a really good reason why people don't know things. You can't tell 8 billion people a secret because it leads to all the other secrets as well. And when you do that, like everything else in this earth, the disregard of humans will destroy. We destroy everything in our path. Is that a fighter jet? I think it's just a real jet. That's just like, I can't see it, but I think it's just a regular plane. You can tell when it's a fighter. That's like Continental up there.
Where you going? He's going real slow.
This has been crazy around here, guys, lately. They're chasing him again. Wow. I didn't come out right away because I thought it was going so fast. You guys, when they're that low, they're doing something. There's 2 of them. That's the second one. A lot of it's at night. I'm in my bed, I hear it. So it's hard to film it. I got him and I got the tail end of a fighter the other day. But I got enough where I'm getting ass back here by the front of the house. Do you know what's going on? I'm like, I don't know what's going on. How do I know? I just know something's going on. So do you guys. Do you guys like peanuts? I don't know if you can give horses peanuts because that's all I really have. Check out the clouds. Remy, you're chasing away a girl. Really nice. Get out of here. I can't stand him. Hey! She's the nicest sweetheart. You stop it. Oh, I can see. Look, you can see. They know I'm a pushover. So I'm yelling, but it doesn't matter. Look, because they know I'm too nice. Look. What do you want, Bell Bell? Huh? You can give me a hug and tell me that you love me. Is that what you want? I'm right. Don't you chase her, Remy. He's the one that breaks my mirrors. I'm about done with it. I got no water, no heat. I got 1 electrical plug left. Not enough money to finance, to even maintenance my RV. you're telling me there's something in the ground? I was taught you can just dig worms. Like, that's the problem with you, is that you're very simple thinking. You know, you actually believe what you learned. All you have to do, if you're smart enough, is process what you've learned. You can see it very clearly. Be a detective. Intrepid, tell him. He's like, dude, I give up on them people. He's like, the horses don't even like me. Yeah, they do, actually. That's his place. I'm just happy he has his own little lean-to. It's not very warm in the 3 o'clock in the morning in February in a snowstorm. I feel so bad for these guys.